like it's like a library. Like no one's saying anything. Look, just literally waiting for the teams to come out. I've never known this before at a ground. I need a cup of tea, I'm freezing. Welcome back to Matt the Groundhopper channel. Now, it's going to be back because I had a weekend off last week. Reason being, it was my birthday weekend. So Mrs. Groundhopper and the Mini Hopper had some things planned for me, so there was no room for football. It's nice to have a week off from travelling around, but I'm back this week at another new ground I've not been to before. But prior to that, I need to make an apology because 2 weeks ago I was at Chesham United. For some reason I kept calling them Chesham United. I do apologise, I didn't realise I was even saying that. So people were unhappy, understandably. So apologies to Chesham United fans. But where am I today? Well, just go down one notch on the alphabet and I'm also in the same league, and I'm going from Chesham to Chippenham town. Now, if I'm being honest, I don't know much about Chippenham town, and how it works is I look at the fixtures sort of midweek, I think where can I go which is doable and commutable for that day on Saturday, which I haven't been to before, so it's a new ground, and how do I get there? So Chippenham was on the radar. It's in the National League South, another ground I've been to, so I'm getting through these grounds. On the screen now is the other grounds I've been to in this division. Not many left to do really locally. I think I've got, from memory, Enfield Town I've got to go to, Hampton and Richmond, and probably Hemel Hempstead. Then after that, the grounds in this division gets a bit silly because you're looking at things like Truro and Weymouth and, you know, Weston-super-Mare. Although Chippenham, it's not close really, it's in Wiltshire. If you don't know where it is, it's one stop past Swindon, the Great Western Railway, which is a really nice railway journey down, if I'm being honest. I think out of all the railway companies I use, Great Western's probably my favourite, because it's just a very fast connection to the south west of the UK. Anyway, so that's enough of me rambling. I'm sort of, the ground's behind me, I'm just walking around now, as I do. There we go. Find another river and a stream. But they're home today to Aveley. Been to Aveley before. Back in the summer when you have them lovely sort of midweek games when it's nice and warm, you're in a short sleeve shirt or a t-shirt. But Aveley not having the best of times in the relegation zone. A few points adrift, so it doesn't look good for them. Chippenham mid-table. Don't expect there to be many Aveley fans here today. I don't know, under 30, we'll see. I might stand with the away fans for a bit, we'll see how we get on. But anyway, I'm just having a wander around, just get my bearings, and I'm going to walk into the ground. And yeah, and let's have a look at Chippenham's ground. It's one of the smaller grounds in the division, but let's get ourselves in, get something to eat. So I'm outside the ground, just behind me here. They're blaring out music really loudly. Just been playing Amarillo, the Peter Kay version. But ground name now, I'm going to try and pronounce this correctly. I think it's Hardenhuish Park, which is similar to Yeovil, isn't it? Huish Park, but Hardenhuish Park, capacity 3,000 with about 300 seats. So it's one of the smaller grounds in this division because, you know, you've got lots of Torquay, Maidstone, Farnborough, you know, Bath City, big grounds, big clubs, but they compete. They're competing in the mid-table, pushing for the playoffs. But you can just about see it behind me. You can hear the music in the background as well. But yeah, crowd-wise today, I don't know, 500. I don't know what sort of crowds they get here. And Aveley, I can't imagine Aveley travelling big numbers, as I said earlier on. But we're getting though, and you know, we'll give it a full Matt the Groundhopper treatment, and yeah, and I'll give you my opinion of the ground, whether it's good, bad, or neutral. Well, I'm in. Yeah, interesting ground. Like, first impressions are bric-a-brac. It's a bit of this, bit of that. So you've got the old traditional main stand opposite me now, which is behind me. And you've got like a more modern stand behind the goal. Open terrace with no roof. Porter cabin clubhouse. And this terrace which I'm in now, which is basically at one level with a roof. But it does remind me a little bit of Chesham, actually. So I mentioned Chesham United earlier on. It's got that sort of feel about it, where they've come up for the leagues and the ground is the same as what it was, you know, a few seasons ago when I was like cut divisions below. But they're here on merit, and I'll never ever criticise any club with a small ground because, you know, they're performing at the same level as bigger teams like Mason and Torquay. But so I'm going to come up here. That's just the terrace at the back, and you can see. There we go. Look, it's behind me here. So anyway, so first impressions are, yeah, it's okay. It's lots of places to walk around, lots of vantage points, but as I say, 3,000 capacity with about 300 seats. Crowd-wise, we'll see. Said earlier on, 500 if we're lucky. But yeah, so let's go and get a cup of tea and let's see if they sell Coca Mars. So we're just waiting for the teams now. It's very quiet, like it's like a library. Like no one's saying anything. Look, just literally waiting for the teams to come out. I've never known this before at a ground. Like it's literally silence. Can't talk. Waiting for the teams to come out. But I was thinking, like, I suppose geographically, Chippenham's local derby will probably be Swindon Town because obviously they're only just one stop away. I presume they've never played each other in a competitive game before. But their record attendance was 4,800 against a Chippenham United. So like an intercity derby, inter-town derby, but they don't exist anymore. They folded back in the 60s, so it's a shame, isn't it? That would have been a good game to come to, Chippenham Town versus Chippenham United. But they're still waiting for the teams. Look, it's really quiet. Normally at this stage, teams will play music, you know, when they come out flying the flags, but there's nothing going on at all. It's just, it's like being at a lawn bowls match, you know, and they're playing, or snooker, quiet please. But there we go. Look, we're still waiting. Oh, the anticipation's killing me. Yeah, just waiting for the teams to go out. So finally got underway. Here we go. It took ages for the players to come out to actually the kick-off, but it's a bit of atmosphere opposite. They're trying to generate a bit of atmosphere, singing some songs, the Chippenham songs. But yeah, look, here they've got some Aveley fans here, just behind me. So yeah, there's a small contingent from Essex, but they got an uphill task. Aveley this season looks like they're going to get relegated, probably back into the Isthmian Premier League. But we'll see. But I think they're 10 points adrift. But they're still here. They've made the journey, so fair play to them. Look, and Chippenham here are playing in blue. Aveley are in their away kit of black. But a couple minutes in, and it's still 0-0. Yeah, it looks like we've got a fellow vlogger here. Look, he's stuck his camera on that stanchion there, magnetic. He's got a little GoPro. There you go. Look, he's filming it there, filming the game. We're everywhere, aren't we? Now I can do one of my favourite features today, and that is quirks of non-league football. Now, these are things I pick up at non-league grounds you don't normally see at football league grounds. So that is dogs at the ground. We've had a rubbish tip behind the goal at Hastings. We've had cars parked around the edge of the pitch. We've had a gin and tonic bar. And today, in the corner of this ground, there is a Cadbury's hot chocolate stand. I've never seen that before, but it's not getting used. I'm gutted, like, you know, so I would have had that. But, so that's my quirk for today: a Cadbury's hot chocolate stand, redundant one at Chippenham. Anyway, look. So they keep singing Aveley. I've noticed they're singing Aveley to the theme tune of Old Lang Syne, which is quite catchy, really. If they do it again, I would try and catch it on camera, but anyway, it's currently still 0-0. So of course earlier on I said that local derby would be Swindon, but obviously Bath, I forget how far west I am, it's only one trace away from Bath City, and of course they are in this division, so of course that would be their local derby against Chippenham Bath, and I bet there was a decent crowd here, because Bath travelled in quite decent numbers really. It's absolutely freezing standing here, and I sometimes question my sanity. Well, I know Mrs. Groundhopper does, because I'm standing here on an open terrace watching Chippenham versus Aveley as a neutral in 0 degree weather. It's just madness, like, you know. And it's still 0-0, so I can't even celebrate the goal at the moment. But we got a goal, and I told you it was coming because they'd definitely be on top when they hit the post and they went out for a corner and they've come and scored from that corner, so they well deserved lead for Aveley. So it's now Chippenham 0, Aveley 1. So we're just a couple minutes from half time. It's really cold standing here. I could do with that hot chocolate stand opening. Could do a nice Cadbury's hot chocolate at the moment, but still 1-0 for Aveley. They even hit the crossbar a couple minutes ago. So they've been well on top. I don't know how they're bottom 4, if I'm being honest, not on this performance anyway. They played really well actually. So fair play to them, coming all the way down to Chippenham, Wiltshire. But 4 minutes injury time, but still 0-1. Well, it's half time, still 1-0 to Aveley. I've had a walk round to warm up because the temperature's dropped. I don't know why it's gone so cold all of a sudden, but standing opposite the main stand, it's the stand I'm in. It's like a very long, narrow tunnel, which runs the full length of the pitch with a roof. So it's quite enclosed. I'm standing next to this Cadbury's chocolate stand that is no longer open, which is really annoying. But anyway, couple minutes for second half, and we can do Coca Mars today because they sell bottles, cans, and chocolate bars. Roll Coca Mars. So a couple minutes into the second half and Chippenham have equalised, and it's a bit unlucky really on Aveley because they had a really good first half and they started well second half as well, but it's now 1-1. I can't believe that. They've just scored another goal. It's now 2-1 to Chippenham, and I did not see this coming because the start of the second half, Aveley were bang on top. That's why I'm standing this end with the Aveley fans just behind me here. And they find themselves 2-1 down in a few minutes. Proper deflated fans here because they need all the points because they're way adrift. But it's now 2-1 to the home side. Oh. So I always praise up food at non-league grounds, but I had a cheeseburger today at Chippenham. It wasn't all that great, very average, very disappointing. But walking past the Aveley fans, and I got recognised by a couple of fans, and I wasn't very happy with me because when I went to Aveley a few months ago, there's a few criticisms of the size of the crowd, and they picked me up on it, and yeah, all in good spirits, obviously, but that's when they were winning 1-0, losing 2-1 now, so they're probably really fed up. but it's still 2-1 to Chippenham. So we are in injury time, still 2-1 Chippenham, and I think Aveley have been very unlucky in this game, because even now they're pressing, they're pushing, they're trying to score, and they're on the attack as I'm speaking now. But I did say in the first half you could see them scoring and then Chippenham going and winning the game, because that's what happens when you're bottom of the league or in the bottom four. The luck does not go with you at all, and it's happened. It's played out that way. But here we go. They're still playing. But looks like it's going to end up being a home win for Chippenham. But well, that is full time, and it's Chippenham 2, Aveley 1, and I've just made myself to the train station, and it's still light. It's not dark yet, so spring is definitely on its way. So overall, nice little day out here to Chippenham. You don't realise how far west it is, because it only took an hour from Paddington to Chippenham on the train, and we're only one stop away from Bath, and you're heading towards Bristol then. Overall, ground, it's okay, a bit dated. Look, all I would say on the channel is I may be cruel, I may be kind, but I'll always be fair. And the ground was okay, it was like a very dated ground, but I don't mind that. I wasn't that impressed with the food I had. I had a cheeseburger. Just the type of burger you get with a slice of cheese on it. Wasn't too impressed with that. But overall it was a nice little game. Atmosphere. There's just over 500 there, which I predicted that at the beginning of the game. Talking to the Aveley fans, they said, please be nice about our club. That's what they said. So all I would say is, Aveley fans, if you're watching this, I think you're very unlucky to lose 2-1. I thought you was pretty much in control. Certainly in the first half and quite long periods of the second half. So you were very unlucky, but tough gig for you to get out the bottom four. I do worry about you getting, relegated back into the Isthmian Premier. Prove me wrong, but I think you're running out of time. Anyway, if you got to the end, thank you very much. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, like and comment. It's all free to do. I'm trying to push towards 5,000 subscribers. It's very, very hard work. You plod away every week and you get a few subscribers, but it's not all about subscribers, but it's nice to get that 5,000 mark. That's what I'm heading for anyway. And I'll be 1/20th of the way there to getting my plaque, my platinum plaque. But anyway, thank you anyway, and I'll see you at the next game, which will maybe next week. We will see. Thanks again, and bye for now.